Anyway, so back at it. So for part 2, so accountability, holding the two, says when two agree, so it shall be done. That's in the Bible and in a lot of ancient writings, I think. Can't quote me on that, but you know, you can quote me. You can do whatever you want. It's a free country. But if two agree, so shall it be. I believe that that's the subconscious and the conscious. I think that's just us. If those two entities actually agree, and you know, we had to have both of those consciouses. You know, the one just makes sure your heart beats. Yeah, but sometimes we have to change that subconscious, because you know it's gonna tell you that. What are you doing? It's gonna tell you that yeah, that's uncomfortable. Don't do that. Somebody told you shouldn't do that. And that's what takes the time. So you have the trauma. It changes your subconscious where you don't think you have any control, but you do. As long as you focus on it. And that's going within. So you have to change that. I'm no good. I was told by a plethora of people, actually most of the people that I came to encounter with were just like, yeah, you're no good. From the way my feet looked, you got that. You act like your grandmother. I love my grandmother. But it was in a negative way. Trust me when I tell you, it was like, you know, when I got my nose pierced, you really want to bring any more attention to that big old nose of yours? It's only getting bigger, right? Our noses just keep growing. This is all stuff that's locked up in the subconscious that you just have to give away. Yeah, it might be true, but you can't let it stop you. Yeah, all those things might be true, but it was fed with a negative, you know, negative adder that made me decide that, you know, I wasn't worthy. I wasn't worthy of having, you know, strength. I wasn't worthy of having money. I wasn't worthy of having love. I wasn't worthy of anything. Tomorrow I turn 52. So here we go. Like, this is when you start working on it. After 50, I guess. Some people go earlier, you know, because, you know, they come with a life-changing moment, like maybe losing your life. Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Say hi. Pretty girl. And, you know, they are lucky enough to get it earlier, but, you know, it is what it is. You hit it when you hit it. Some people never do. Some people just linger in that little 10%, and they're fine with that. They cycle through and over and over, and they feel it over and over again, and they're like, oh, this doesn't feel good. I'm going to go find it somewhere else. Oh, this doesn't feel good, so I'm going to go out and find it somewhere else. Oh, this does. The cycle. And they stay in that 10%, and they don't grow through that other 90. Well, because like 50% of that 90 or 100% is uncomfortable. So you want to stay in that 10% because this much of it's uncomfortable to get to that much. The sun, look at that. To get to that bit. So getting to that bit. And they know it exists. I mean, talk to anybody who's made it. And they're like, wow, if you look at them and you're like, oh, you just, overnight, you just got that. And they're just like, nope. That was years and years of dark discovery. Some of them do it in reverse, right? We bring up our kids and, you know, the child actors and actresses that, you know, had to do their own dark night of the soul and then come back. Like, I'm thinking Robert Downey Jr., for example. You know, somebody saw that he was amazing, said he was amazing, pushed him that way, and then he had to go through it himself because it's one-on-one. It's not what your family did to you. It's not what people said to you. It's the one-on-one, which is you and you. It's you versus you. Terrible, but it's true. So, anyway, get out there, do the blocking, do the goals, put it all in a little book, and implement. Just implement 1% this week. Implement 10% next week, and just try to follow your plan and just see and play with it, because it's not anybody else's fault. Unfortunately, it's your fault. Unfortunately. So let's go do it. Bye.